Kyle reviewed. Like and subscribe.
Hey guys, just finished watching Season 2, Episode 6, Connor. Wow, what an episode. So this episode was all about Superboy and crypto, and it really a little bit gets all their origin done. I want to say it's kind of rushed because I expected them to do this whole thing throughout this whole storyline. And it seems like they are setting that up for a future storyline, the way things kind of end, but they do get right into it and giving Connor a bit of knowledge to who he is type thing. So I think that's quite interesting, dealing with that and not doing the classic trope of him breaking out, meeting up with the Titans, and then spending the rest of the seasons later on piecing things together that he's part, Lex Luthor, he's part of Superman. He knows right away from the beginning of the end of this episode that he's going on. So it would have been cool to get some kind of like a timeline to see how long it takes. Did he, how long has he been out? How much information does he have? How long did he spend with this woman driving around type thing? It seemed like it all happened at the beginning, all right away. So maybe he's very fresh, like he's maybe been out of Cadmus for at most a week, maybe two. So that would be kind of interesting playing with that. It would have been a cool idea to get an idea as to how long he's been around. And has he seen anything of Superman? We're going to see Superman, either on TV, newspapers, statues of him. I feel like a lot of places, right, would have statues of Superman, right? I think that would be kind of interesting like that. If there's different homages to, in this city, he saved this event happened that Superman saved, big. Every city would almost have a big event, like a big historical moment that Superman saved, a tons of people, right? That stands out for that city, right? So I think that would be kind of interesting dealing with that. But it's going to be quite interesting to see is how he interacts with the rest of the Titans and stuff. So we see that Mercy Graves is kind of, she's like Lex's right-hand man. She's on the case looking for Connor. We see Connor has a bit of memories, some of Clark's memories, some of Lex Luthor's memories, right? And his emotions are, half Superman, half Lex Luthor. So I think I really like that. He ends up going to Luthor's house, we don't really get a name. We just hear that it's, like Lex's father, so we got to assume that it's Lionel Luthor. If I'm not mistaken, Lionel Luthor was actually created for Smallville. He wasn't a character in the comic books, or at least maybe he wasn't named in the comic books. I imagine that, before Smallville, they probably would have had, at some point, had some sort of, you would have seen Lex's father, but they probably would not have given him a name, maybe just in a flashback or something like that. So I'm pretty sure Lionel Luthor is a creation for Smallville. We see Crypto using his heat vision, and that, oh my god, I just love Crypto using his heat vision. I'd like to see a little bit more of Crypto action, and that kind of gets me disappointed with the ending of it, of Crypto getting captured by Cadmus. That's like, is that all we get of Crypto? Hopefully we don't wait till the last episode for him to get picked up. I am disappointed that we're only getting Superboy episode 6 of 13. That's like halfway. We have 7 episodes left now, and that we're going to get to see Superboy. Now that kind of just that pisses me off. It gets me disappointed because he got shot by the kryptonite, so he probably will be out of commission for the next episode. So we won't see him using any of his powers or actually doing anything. Maybe he'll be not even able to talk to people in the next episode. So hopefully they're able to pull those things out pretty fast at the beginning of the next episode. We'll have to wait and see, but if the whole thing takes place, if he ends up, falling unconscious or anything like that, and he's just kind of lying there on an operating room table as they try to figure out how to cut into him to get the bullets out, right? And they don't know what to do with it. The kryptonite is around him, is inside of him, so they should be able to cut semi-close to that cut, and should be able to work. But we'll have to wait and see as to where things kind of go. I guess Super Lex would want to have some sort of fail-safe plan into Connor, into his clone and stuff. So he might have something. I guess he might leave the kryptonite effect, but he also doesn't want it to easily be stopped by kryptonite. So I think it'd be interesting to see as to where things go and how it affects Connor compared to Superman, right? So I think that'll be interesting. So I love this episode. This episode was good. They just should have done this at episode 2 or 3 and not episode 6. It just pisses me off because now we're not going to get Crypto we're probably going to want to see Crypto for another 2 or 3 episodes at the most. 2 or 3 episodes at the soonest, if not waiting to the end of the season before we get Crypto back. Hopefully we get Crypto back maybe season 6, episode 6 right now, maybe by episode 10, so we get at least 3 episodes full on Crypto, right? But I'd like to see him back, actually, get Crypto back by episode like 8. Maybe the end of it, 7 or something would be the best. Just because it's, I really want to see Crypto. I want to see Crypto doing some stuff, and I want to see him full on fighting a bit more. And it was really cool seeing Crypto fight. Using the heat vision, attacking this one guy. I'd love to see Crypto a bit more feisty, type thing, and not vicious, but just kind of a little bit more protective, of Superboy, right? I think that'd be really quite interesting playing with that, and I think that could be quite fun because really Crypto only attacked the one guy. All these guys showed up at the Luther house and kind of shooting at Connor, and Crypto, uses his heat vision to stop this, to not let the guy shoot him. And then Crypto attacks the one guy, and obviously the Crypto is just a dog, right? But at the same time, a dog protecting its master, right, type thing. He should have attacked almost a lot of them, and he attacked a few of them, and it was really cool seeing him jump up and grabbing that rocket, that missile, and kind of throwing it back, type thing. That was really cool. I think that would be quite interesting, and I think it'd be cool to play with that. I mean, it'd be cool to have Crypto being full-on Superman level, Superman strength, Superman power, maybe stronger sometimes than Connor, able to fly. That would be something I'd love to see, him able to fly, and then, Connor's not, and Connor, obviously he has heat vision. Well, we haven't seen Connor use heat vision yet. If Connor had heat vision, that would have been that would have made, like, he would not have been able to hide, because every time it would just go off, right, type thing. That would have been something. So I definitely think it's interesting seeing Crypto. Obviously Crypto, we don't know how old Crypto is, type thing, how long dog's been created, had these powers, but it seems like it's been a while, and the dog's able to control the power, so I think that'll be quite fun to see. But I'd love to see things like Crypto being a bit more stronger, maybe a little bit more vulnerable, right? He's not, he doesn't have human DNA, he's just straight, maybe Crypto could be straight up 100%, Kryptonian DNA with a little bit of dog type thing, right? So I think that could be quite interesting. He was the first prototype to, full on get all of Superman's powers. It could be Crypto, so I think that'd be quite fun to see as to where things go. Like I said, seeing him jump up and grab that rocket was really cool. The CGI there looked kind of terrible, and it was very obviously CGI, and it almost looked like Scooby-Doo a little bit. But I love the idea of that scene of him jumping up and grabbing it. I just think you could have actually had a dog do that with some sort of foam, rocket launcher, right? Maybe what I would have done is have Crypto jump up, grab it, he bites onto the rocket head, and it explodes inside of him, but he's completely fine, right? It just explodes inside of him, just like Superman holding a grenade in his hand. A little bit of light comes out and all that stuff, smoke comes out, but he's completely fine, right? I think that would be quite interesting, seeing Crypto able to just swallow grenades, eat grenades, and be completely fine after that. I think that could be quite interesting, seeing things like that, as to where things could go for Crypto. So let me know what you think, guys, about this episode in the comments below. What are you excited for Connor, for Superboy, and what are you excited for Crypto? I think that's definitely going to be quite interesting to see as to where things go. And then interesting to see if the Titans end up, letting Bruce Wayne know that this guy exists. Because obviously Bruce Wayne, the first thing he would do is tell Superman, right? So it'd be really cool to get to maybe see Superman somewhat like the way they did on Supergirl, very blurry and stuff. And what I would do is get the guy who voiced I forget the guy who voices voices him on the cartoon, Justice League animated series, all that stuff. The Superman to Kevin Conroy's Batman, right? Get that guy to voice it, and you just go like an over-shoulder shot and type thing. Or you just have him, Bruce calls him up on the phone and just goes, "Thanks for letting me know. It looks like you got you can take care of it," and he doesn't want anything to do with it, just like in early seasons of Young Justice, right? So I think that could be quite cool to see as to where things kind of go with all that. But I definitely can't wait to see more and more of Superboy and Crypto. That's going to be quite fun. So let me know what you think, guys, about this episode in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Okay, Kyle has a YouTube channel called Kyle Reviewed. It's about Marvel and DC. I happen to know a little bit about DC since my initials are DC. All right, so if you like Kyle's interviews and videos and reviews and everything like that, then like and subscribe. If you don't like them, well, maybe you're just not a comic book fan.